ask questions, shut your lid. Yeah, don't ask questions, shut your lid. I need to run away from this and go get off the grid. Feel like my brain is overloaded, man, I'm losing it. Don't let them tell you what to do, man, they don't know shit.
Hello, hello, hello. It's Louisiana Chick. Can everybody hear me? Okay. Well, tonight I wanted to come on and just do like just some conversations just about life. You know, your life aspirations, your life struggles, things you may have gone through and how you overcome those things. And if we ever truly forgive and forget, because we all know that we have to forgive, but if we don't forget, do we ever truly forgive? That's the question. Hi, Braylon Lee. Hey, House of Queens TV. Hi, Janet Holiday. Thank you all for being here. I was always told, to forgive and forget. And it's always been a struggle for me. Like, I can forgive you and then, how can I say it? Forgive you, but I don't ever trust you the same, if that makes sense. Like, so that's why I asked the question, if we forgive, do we ever, if we don't forget, are we truly forgiving? I'm such a loyal person that when somebody, betrays me or, does something to me or whatever, I can't go back. I I I cut you off. I can't do it. It's mainly because I love hard. When I love, like, my friends or whatever, I love them hard. So me being me, knowing that there's nothing that I won't do for them or whatever, if they were to betray me in any way, it's not easy for me to say that I'll be able to you know forgive and forget. As my grandma always used to say, you gotta forgive and forget, but it's easier said than done. Even in marriages, like I said, even in a marriage, things happen and you can say you forgive that person, but it's always there in the back of your mind, whatever it was. So, have you truly forgiven them? Ultimately, forgiving somebody who's wronged you is for you. Um, of course, the good word says, we have to forgive to be forgiven. But I don't understand forgiving if you're truly forgiving, or I don't know how to explain it. I really don't. I can forgive, but I don't have to forget it. Yeah, that's true, Miss Janet, or whatever. And that's how I am. It's always there. And so our relationship is never the same after that, because I'm always gonna remember what you did before, and then I never put anything else past you. Um, you know, like I said, I take like my friendships and stuff very seriously. Like, I don't play about that. Um, but everybody's different, and what I'm learning in this generation, like, people don't have the same values, the loyalty, the love, the togetherness and stuff like they used to. They just don't. And it's sad. It's disheartening, you know. So, and right here in my hometown, a couple of months ago, there was a young man that was unalived. He was unalived, and come to find out that uh three of the well, two of the guys that were involved in his unaliving, one was his mom's half brother, which is his uncle. The other was his mom's first cousin son, which would have been his second cousin, I believe. Crazy. It's the craziest thing. And I my heart goes out to any mother that has lost their child in any form. Um, any I couldn't even, like, I've had some children that, died, were, deceased at birth, and stuff like that I had to bury. But just having a child that you've nurtured and loved on, and you're used to them being there every day or talking to them every day, I couldn't even imagine it. And those are the women that are inspiration to me to get up and keep on pushing. Be able to, not lock yourself away in the house and, just give up, because that's tough. I was always told losing your mama and losing a child will be the worst thing that you'll ever have to do. And I know for a fact that losing your mom is horrible. Yes, I miss her. And people say, well, it's been such and such years long. It doesn't matter. Especially when it came to my mom, because like that was literally my everything, my best friend, my mentor, my confidant, my all that. So when I lost her, I went into a depression real bad. Like, I would sleep all day, sleep all day. I had to, take out work or whatever, because I wasn't in the right headspace. Like, I was sleep, and then when I wasn't sleeping, I was smoking weed all day to try to cope with the pain. And I think one night I might have been so high. But I believe now I had this dream. Anyway, she came to me in my dream, and she told me I have to get back to living. And in that dream, she showed me my son. I didn't have my daughter at that time. I just had, my son. He showed me my daughter. She showed me my sisters and just other things throughout that dream. And she told me that she was okay. And so I kind of got some peace with it. And I was able to go back to work or whatever. But there's not a day that I don't think about her. And, I got a lot of her church suits and stuff like that in my closet just so I can keep that, closeness of her. And sometimes I just, get one of them out the closet and just like wrap myself up in it. I know it's weird, but I do that or whatever just because I want to feel, that something from her. So I know that losing a mom or a parent is extremely hard. Um, but losing a child, especially to senseless like gun violence, that's one of the things. Like, I mean, oh my God. Like I said, there were 1, 2, 3. There were 3 unalivings on homecoming weekend in our hometown. In my hometown, House of Queens TV House of Queens TV, Miss Janet Holiday. She's a Louisiana girl herself. And she and I used to be road dogs. But this town doesn't have like a lot of violence. So when there were 3 unalivings back to back, it was like a shock to everybody because it just don't happen like that in these little small towns like this or whatever. That type of stuff doesn't happen. But it did. And these were our children, my son's age. Many of them, I mean, all of them was friends and, or family and stuff. And it was a sad situation. One of the young men that got unalived that night was my son's friend. My son worked at overnight at Burger King, and there's a gas station that's right beside there. He was actually outside taking a smoke break when he saw his close friend get murdered. I'm sorry, unalived. And the person that did the unaliving was our relative. And we're all good friends with the one that got unalived, his mom, sweet lady. I mean, sweet lady. And this young man, he was so full of life. He didn't bother anybody. He got good grades. He just didn't bother anybody. Sad part about that is when that happened, it wasn't even anything to do with him. They were mad because he was a friend or something of somebody that they had a issue with. Sad. Super sad. Super sad. But these days, all things everywhere, even in these small towns like I live in, are going on. So, it's just what it is. And all we can do is, pray a shield of protection over our families and loved ones. And, you know, pray that God keeps his armor on them because, honey, it's dangerous out there. It is truly dangerous out there, not only for our children but for us as well. I mean, it's crazy. That wasn't a dream, baby. What was it, Miss Janet? Life be life, and life really life. Even this, you know, um, I love surfing, through, YouTube and watching different content creators or whatever. And, their different perspectives on shows and other topics and stuff. And that's what I decided I wanted to do. However, since I started this journey, I've been tempted to just drop it. I mean, I commend every content creator because this a worker. This is really work. Like, oh my God, it's a lot to do. And just familiarizing, different things you have to do for your channel. Um, it's a lot. And I thank God for, people that are willing to just give a lending hand, that, you know, have you give you a suggestion, or, like when I was doing something earlier or whatever, I was trying to create like a intro, outro for my YouTube channel or whatever. And so I posted it, and then, my sister Prosperity, she came through and like she was like, let me show you, this, that, whatever there. And then my other good sis, T Talk, who was going to Puerto Rico in the morning, leaving us over here. She offered to, take up some time with me and stream yours, show me different things. Braylon's offered to help. And all that support right there that's been great. And it gives you hope and people again. Because sometimes it seems like people aren't willing to even, help you. And I don't know if it's just a thing of not wanting to help the next person, or a fear of that person maybe going on and being something more than you. I don't know what it is, but that is crazy. And I'm the type of person that if I can help somebody, I'm gonna help them. I mean, and baby, that's just me. And I really thank them for all of the support. They're always, coming through, giving me my views and, you know, different suggestions, just sitting up here chatting with me and all that stuff. And, that all that stuff like that means a lot to a little country girl, Louisiana chick. That means a lot. Um, there's so many things I want to do with this channel. I hear a lot of people always talking about women empowerment, and that's great because we should do women empowerment. But our black men need to be empowered, be encouraged as well. So this I've always wanted to do something like that. Like I said, I like different perspectives on different topics. That's why, I frequent so many channels, just listening or whatever to see what they think. And, you know, it's it's interesting to me. I I love it, like I said, reality TV. And I'm a television fanatic. That's just what it is. When I'm not working, not doing housework and running behind grandkids, that's what I want to do. I want to watch, my favorite shows. And although that's gonna be a part of what I'm doing on my channel, I don't want that to be all that there is. I want to bring people in that want to talk about different stuff and what they give their takes on how certain things can be resolved, or all that stuff, that type of stuff like that. I probably nervous as I don't know what, but I want to interview people and get to know them. You know, I love to interview Miss Nell Fletcher, Melody Cherie. Let's see. I'd love to interview. I even want to interview like different bloggers. Kind of got an interview with Braylon the other night. I don't know if y'all caught that, but he came up there, and I kind of like got an interview with him low key, you know. So, but yeah, I even want to interview like different bloggers and stuff, and get their take on what inspired them to start their channels, and what I just I just want to know. I'm very nosy. I tell anybody that I'm nosy. I'm so nosy. I used to get up out my bed because we had a scanner, and I go follow the police. The police go up the road. I'm right behind 'em, seeing everything. That's how nosy I am. That's sad, but it's true. you know. Yeah. Yes. I did a pre-recorded live earlier, and I was talking about Baddies East, one of the shows from the Zeus Network. A lot of people don't, like particularly like that network or whatever. They feel like it portrays black women in a poor light. But honestly, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter what we do. They always gonna portray us in a poor light. So, you know, I don't worry about it. And I really like the shows. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, they are wretched shows. Bad is east and west and north and south. Bad boys, that's all wretched stuff. But like I said, we all got some wretchedness. Some more so than others. But we all got some ratchet in it. So I like those shows. And I'll be doing reviews on them. So if they like it, they like it. If they don't, they don't. But I like it and I'm gonna do it. Thank you. Thank you, Ray. Oh, Red used to be my road dog. Y'all just don't know. I mean, Red, House of Queens TV, huh? So, yeah, and like I said, I'm always open to like suggestions on different things. Or topics y'all think I should cover, you know, things I can do to, build my channel up and, you know, you know, anything. I can take corrective criticism. I can. It take a lot to hurt my feelings, and that's just real. Unless saying something about my kids or them ugly ass grandkids of mine, you'll be okay. But anything, especially like seasoned content creators or even subscribers that, have been around, different channels, if they see something that, I'm doing or not doing, and you want to, give me some advice, I'm here for it because I'm new to this, you know, and, I want to make this thing, you know, a bigger platform. I wanted to make a platform where people can come and feel comfortable. They can express themselves without, being what? Girl, I'm part of the beef sector. What? And I don't even know what the beef sector is. I've heard about it, but I actually don't know what that is. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna drop this link. Y'all can come on up.
Is my volume up?
Yes. Hey girl.
Hey girl, how you
Yes.
doing? Long time no see, honey. Welcome to YouTube, honey. Okay, I'm part of this thing called the Beef
I
Sector.
know.
I hope we're gonna have some playback. I don't want to have a
What is that?
I don't want to have too much playback. Okay, my sector is called the beef sector, where we have nothing but drama. I didn't even know I was part of the B sector. Okay, being a content creator is it's messy. It's very dramatized. I had some girls that I was on a couple of panels. I got a panel I'm gonna join. It's called the Conversation on this guy named the Jedi. He's part of the boxing sector. So the girls over here is very catty, they're very messy. I know you can hold your own, but like you can't reach out and touch these little hookers, it's something to get to you. So I'm beefing with this one girl named Lexi. We've been beefing for almost then there's 6 months now. Um I met her over on someone else's channel. This is it's very dramatizing, it's very drama, it's draining. You gotta have thick skin if you're gonna be in this, but I know you can hold your own because we know each other from Louisiana. So I know you can hold your own, but coming over here to YouTube is you gotta have thick skin because people rely on you. They will dox you. They'll try to what calling dox is they'll get your information. They'll find out where you stay at
Oh
and they'll
yeah,
put it
I know
on
about the
YouTube and stuff
doxing,
like that.
baby.
So that's what doxing is.
Yeah.
But it's
Mhm.
just draining. You gotta have like thick skin and coming into this from nowhere. I didn't have a mentor. I tried to reach out to mentors. They started being catty and started talking behind my back. And so I'm building like you. I'm still building up my channel, but it takes time and you gotta get people that you can rely on, your family, your friends, and then you gotta have moderators because people come in your chat and they will try to bomb you and say lies to you in your chat. So you gotta get you some moderators. I don't go live. I only do upload because I can't take someone coming in my chat trying to talk shit about me or spread lies about me. So I only upload. I don't never go live. I'm gonna start going live, but I don't do that. But YouTube is different from any other thing. So when you upload your stuff, try to do it on Facebook, Instagram, and stuff like that, so you can build followers from other communities as well.
Okay.
But
Okay.
I know you
But
can have your
yeah,
own, and you got your friends. Have your when you go live
yeah,
before you go
I
live, have people to come in your chat too, so anonymous, so they can have your back. So in case people try to come in your chat that don't know you, and they'll start like trying to bomb your channel. So try to have people that you know to come in your channel to have your back anonymous.
okay. Okay.
I see. I
Gotcha.
hear a playback. I don't like that.
But now I don't think huh? I can't do no beef sector then, baby, because I done got older, but I still face now. I have to
Yeah, that's
come
what I
find
said. So
you. Mm.
I'm finna get on this. If you want to come over, I'm gonna be I'll do this thing every Thursday called the conversation with this guy named Jedi. And I'll be over there every Thursday at 9 o'clock. So
Mhm.
I'm gonna get ready to go live on his channel. So I'm gonna keep in touch with you and stuff like that. And I appreciate you, girl. Welcome to YouTube, honey.
All right, hon. Love you.
Love you too, baby.
Oh, hey, Aunt Natty. Yeah. Okay. Noted. Don't go on the beef sector. Nah, I can't do that. But I know House of Queen CV, baby. She's a tough girl. She can handle herself. Uh, sh- she ain't. She a gangster for real. She ain't no computer gangster. Um. So let's see. What were we were talking about? Like just different life things or whatever. And Miss Janet Holiday, I believe that was my mom, too. But like I said, felt like it was a dream I was having. But when she came to me in that dream, I was able to pick myself up and get myself together and kind of move forward. The pain is always gonna be there when you lose somebody close to you. Um, I don't care what nobody say. They can tell you it's been 50 years. I don't care if it's 75 years, whatever. You still gonna miss them, especially mama. That's why I tell everybody, if you still blessed enough to still have your mom here, cherish her. Show her you love her. Love on her. Spend as much time as you can with her. Cause when they're gone, and you can go and talk at that graveside all you want. She ain't talking back. So I always encourage people to make sure they let their moms and dads or whatever know that they love them, because life is short, and in the blink of an eye they'll be gone. Yeah. So I guess we'll get on a little bit on reality TV or whatever. So, did any of y'all catch the? Oh yeah, that is right, Miss Ned. Ain't Nettie? I know you do, baby. You never stop missing them. My mom has been gone 16 years. 16 years. And it still seems unreal. And that first year she was gone, because I would call her every morning, same time. And I remember after we buried her, going to that phone because it was something that I seen on TV. I ran to that phone, dialed that number, and my sisters were still living in the house. They picked up. I just fell out crying because it's still, even after the funeral, it still just was not real to me. And like I said, it took that dream and a lot of praying, and stuff for me to, be able to pull myself together where I can move forward. Cause I don't care what nobody say, that's hard. It's real hard. So, what did y'all think about the Destiny Payton interview and her DV accusations? That Destiny. I never try to tell somebody, what they have or haven't been through, because I wasn't there, and I'm well aware of people um portraying themselves one way in the public and another way. They're a totally different way behind doors. Um, but I just found a lot of that interview to be mm, weird, untruthful, um, I I don't know, and it could be because I don't particularly care for Destiny. That could be. However, if she was going through domestic violence, then I'm glad that she got out of there. Because as a survivor, you know what I'm saying, you never want to stay in that. It is not only physically damaging you, but mentally and emotionally damaging you. And it will damage you to the point that your next relationship, you won't be able to have a healthy relationship because you're holding on to that. You need to give yourself time to heal. She basically told me a story, DV unprotected, and then, yeah, that, ain't that it? That's what I said too. Girl, man. Now you know doggone well breadwinner. You ain't had, girl, stop it. That girl lied when the truth to do. She lies when the truth to do. Now, I'm just saying, allegedly, in my opinion. So you had the baby, and right after you had the baby, he had already filed for divorce. So he filed for divorce from you because he DV'd you. Then another thing, I'm gonna find that clip. Destiny said on LAMH when she and LeBerick were still together, and they were talking to Mel and Martell, and LeBerick was expressing that he was disappointed in baby Law not being able to have his last name. Destiny said, I explained to him that that's like my last name is the only lineage I have left from my mother and my brother who are deceased. And some people are saying that she just said brother, but I could have sworn she said her mom was dead. Now I'm sorry, unalive. But I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Destiny is just a big liar to me. She's such a disappointment because when she first came on the scene, oh my God, I love Destiny. I love me some Destiny. Then this thing just went butt naked crazy. I mean, butt naked crazy. Yes, right. She was the breadwinner, but she on public assistance. She was lying. That's what she was doing. Lying. Talking about he left her with a $20,000 bill. Girl, man, you ain't let never mind. Destiny is a female Martell. She just like him. She don't take no accountability for anything. Everybody always doing something to them. It's always woe is me. They jealous. They envy hoarded. All that stuff. I can't. And I heard she come back next season, and that ought to be something. I also heard her ex Moses and his new wife gonna be on the show next season. We shall see. But that's gonna be a mess. A mess. I I thought she did too, Miss Ain't Natty, because that woman said I explained to him. I'm gonna go. I got to find that clip. I got to find that clip because Destiny. I know she said that her mom had passed on or whatever, and that her brother was deceased. And then yesterday in the interview, she talking about she's around and she pulling the Mia Thornton and what's her name over there on Bill? Oh, Marie Monroe. Oh, my mama was on drugs. Girl, bye. Then yeah, you say you was a daddy's girl, but then you say y'all was in foster care, and which one is it gonna be? Like I said, that girl a lie when the truth will do. Child, it's a mess. And I tell you what, I can't wait to see this third part of this reunion. I hope that Kiki give it to somebody, give it to him, because the way they did this girl this whole entire season, and the way that they did her on their reunion, I did not like it at all. I think that it was trifling. And everybody is bringing up her um battle with addiction. And like I said before, if you were ever a weed head and you start smoking, you can be clean for 50 years. You always gonna be a weed head. If it was crack, you always gonna be a crackhead. Um, that's right, Aunt Nancy. Aunt Natty. She said that, and then she also, you know what I'm saying, she was saying, because they asked where there was their infidelity, and she said, no. And she's still saying that about the mama, but the mama probably saw what we see. Yeah, Destiny got a nasty, nasty demeanor about herself. And I mean, if he a daddy's girl, he just a daddy's girl, and you know what I'm saying. Destiny is very possessive. She's a possessive person. I saw that when, looking at the breakdown of her and Mel relationship. Like when Mel had already announced to everybody that when they wrap filming, she takes a break to detox from all that. But for you, Destiny, felt like you were exempt from that. The woman said she had to take a break. That means you too. Whatever, Destiny. Like I said, I ain't care for Destiny since she showed her true colors. A hot mess. Mm-mm-mm. It's a mess. Mm-mm-mm. And then she sitting up there talking about she wanted to and she mad about him not paying. He allowed you to stay in that house, for all them months, while he footed the bill. You could have been saving up, working, stacking all your money up, so you could go somewhere and have your own place. But you chose not to. Child, a destiny miss. I want to see more of the Fletchers on Love and Marriage. I actually feel like they could get their own show. Nell is super funny to me. She seems like she's super down to earth, and she my kind of girl. She got more heart than her husband do, cause the I ain't gonna understand. Ain't nobody gonna make me understand why Chris Fletcher didn't. I ain't gonna say he had to put his hands on Martell, but he should have let Martell know now. Now, what you don't and ain't gonna do is disrespect my wife. She knew that wasn't her house. Hell, she knew that wasn't her house. And I honestly don't even think that that girl ever really wanted LeBerry. Yeah, she about yeah. I don't think the Destiny wanted LeBerry. Yeah, no more than I ever believed Quad wanted Dr. G. Hell, Quad didn't want Dr. G. Destiny didn't want LeBerry. That's how I feel about it. And then she thought because she had that baby, she thought she was gonna have a come up or whatever. But he could take her of that child and don't have to do anything for you, my love. Oh, okay then. Okay then. I still like Chris, ain't nanny, but I was disappointed, you know. And I know how they do, they edit stuff or whatever. I just cannot see Chris, you know what I'm saying, allowing him to do that right, and his wife and stuff. Mel look like Miss Nell look like she would have probably told Martell ass up. Hell, like Mel, like Mel said on that on the stage. That's why I whooped your ass that time, boy. Boy, Mel, no, she took me with that one. Yeah. Tell the truth, Mel, and shame the devil. Yeah. He should have got him again. Yeah. And I like I said, I don't like Stormy's mom per se. I don't like Miss Betty. Miss Betty is mean, bitter, and evil. Even to her own. Yep, he did say Mel got hands. He said she gangster. I believe it. Cause baby, Mel been gangster all season long. I've been loving it. Shit, where she used to be, meek and humble and let stuff, go. Shit, Mel say, forget that, baby. You come for me, and baby, it's over with. And I'm with that. Yeah. Yeah, I know she is healed and over her relationship with that damn boy, but I still want her to whoop the shit out of slut slow, because she picked it up for so long, and the things she still do, like trying to taunt her with her kids, that'll get somebody unalive, doing stuff like that. So I don't care. That's one person I wish Mel would go ahead and let it all come out on. Yeah. Then on this third part, I cannot believe. Ain't nobody. Does anybody believe that Marso believes that Tisha was cheating on him? Now I know they picture for straws for a storyline, but do they honestly believe that that Marso believes that Tisha was cheating? No, ain't that it? She had on that under that rock sitting. She big scared. She think that she next and is a stupid self. And you done admitted it to a blogger, nay. You finesse the blogger, nay. The hell, it don't finesse your ass into a damn handcuffs. Now, what type of man gonna do some stuff like that? If she don't stop talking to me, she was bullying me. Girl, boy, Lord have mercy. You tormented that woman for all them years. When Queen Sheba did that interview with Martell, I felt so much like I was like overdone. Like I was like, Lord, this is what Mel been dealing with in that house with Martell for all those years. And I still believe, I know Mel said that, it was never physical abuse between those two, but I know that, she gonna protect her children at all costs. Cause I believe Martell may have laid hands on Mel. I believe Mel probably was fighting the shit out of him. But because just the way he act, Martell got up and walked off that stage. Them britches looked like they were about to pop open, and he wanted to hit somebody so bad. Martell needs serious help. Martell needs serious help. It's something serious. It's something mighty wrong with that boy. Something mighty wrong. Yeah, she is Wanda's daughter. I hope she is cheating. I hope she done learn better hygiene. Yeah, cause the streets was talking about that thing with funk. Allegedly, and in my opinion. Yeah, Tisha looks stink. Yeah, Tisha just looks stink to me. Oh, and if she on there, I hope when she took that ensemble that she had on for that reunion, I hope when she took it off, she burnt it. And baby, that is not given. And Tisha is such a beautiful girl. But sis, like you get you a stylist that is gonna put you in some clothing that fits you. I know you want to be a size 6, baby, but you are well into a size 16. Let's be clear. And that's okay. But honey, you gotta let these clothes cutting into your circulation and all that type of stuff. And then look like when Kiki threw that water in her face at the barbecue, look like that shirt she had on shrunk 2 sizes down. Yeah, she should be doing it. Lord, her fashions is horrible. Horrible. Lord, listen to that Braylon talking about if it ain't thick, it ain't right. Yeah, that's true too. I ain't talking. That's what I'm saying. Tisha is a beautiful girl, but she's not a size 6 anymore. She needs to wear clothes, honey, that are going to fit her. She is well into a size 16. I'm just saying. That who her clearly the stylist don't like her. Clearly, the stylist does not like her. Sure. Just looking a hot mess. And for Tisha to blurt out her mouth and Stormy, I didn't even realize like what she was saying. At first I was looking crazy because I was like, why would you say that to Stormy? But I didn't realize that Stormy had tried to unalive herself using pills before. So Tisha, you basically told Stormy to go unalive herself um on that stage. And just like I said, that's why I can't deal with them. Tisha is just like she is her mother's child. She is her mother's child. Just don't have no man. Come on, that ain't nothing to play with. You don't know what type of headspace people are in right now. You know, you don't know what that girl is going through or whatever. What if that triggered something? But they don't. Tisha don't care. She just like her husband. Don't care about nobody but self. Nobody but they self. A hot mess. Right. Now Tisha the one with a dark soul. Her and her mom. They are so wicked and evil. Look how they do Kiki. But I mean, I don't know how Kiki can deal with them. And I knew it first when Kiki first came on the scene. I knew, that she wanted to have a relationship with that side of the family because, she just longed for that. But honey, I'm liable to drive to Alabama myself if Kiki try to rekindle anything with Tisha and them after all the stuff they done lately. And if this is what they've been doing stuff to her all over these years, honey, you should have been cut them off. You can love your family, you can love them from a distance. Because sometimes the best way to keep the peace with family is to stay away from them. And that's just that. Because you're staying away from your auntie, and she's still talking about you, dogging you out, making up lies as she go. Then she get over there with her old scattered teeth ass friend or whatever they like to keep her mess, and then she going out on lies talking about you and talking about you having an affair. It's a mess. It's a mess. Sometimes they be doing the most. And I ain't got no respect for nobody to get in no family stuff. Instead of you going and saying, well, Miss Wanda, we so-called friends or whatever, I think the best thing for you to do or whatever is just leave this situation alone. Leave it off social media. Don't bring Kiki up or anything that's going on with. No. You just dug and just dive deeper. That's because you're miserable and you ain't got no life. You have a dark soul. The stuff Kiki done went through being on this show and at that reunion, baby, that is enough to make anybody relapse. They beat Kiki up for stuff on that show that other people they just done did worse and they brushed past it, and that pisses me off. That pisses me off. Yeah, Kiki is not perfect, but at least she owns her stuff. She could have very, very well, when Tisha started blurting out about her post been cheating on her husband, she could have been like, "No, that's not a lie," like the rest of them do. But she didn't. She said, "And your point is," she's not ashamed of what she's done or what she's been through. But you ashamed, ain't you, Tisha? Because the truth about the matter is, you don't want nobody talking about what Marceau doing because you know all about it. And allegedly, and in my opinion, I wouldn't be surprised if you in there with him. Yeah, you just that type of stupid. You just that type of woman. Anything to keep a man. See, your mama got you in that. I'm telling you, but your mama, that's the one got you messed up. Brought you up on that old music we all used to listen to. Having a piece of man is better than having no man at all. That's a lie. That's a lie. But at this juncture, I think they need to leave that stuff alone about Marceau cheating, because it really don't matter at this juncture. Tisha has already said she does not believe any of the rumors. There's been no concrete evidence about him cheating, and even if she knew, she wouldn't go nowhere. So, I mean, they can let that go. I'm tired of hearing about it. And they really don't have nothing else to talk, to have a storyline for, so they can go. They could keep Stormy and Courtney, Nell and Chris, bring on a new couple. I think they said they're gonna bring on Moses and the producer. That's gonna be interesting. And I hope Mel finds her a good, strong, sexy black man, and she can bring him on the show. That couple. Well, that doggone Martella have a heart attack. Martella have a heart attack. Y'all hear me? Because men can't handle what they put out. And that's a fact. Yeah, she know he got a girlfriend. And she in there with him. I'm telling you. That's some they got some. I'm telling you. I believe that, and ain't nobody gonna tell me different. I don't care. I believe that Tisha. Hey, my sisters. Thank you, my sister, Prosperity Thick Girl 40, for always helping me do something. Yeah, I love her. I love her so much. We be cussing each other out and stuff or whatever, but it's all in love. One thing she gonna do is she mess with you, she mess with you. So I like that about her, because that's how I am. But yeah, she know he got a girlfriend, and she let him cheat in peace. And that's what I feel like everybody else need to do. Let it go. Let it go. We done been hearing this for 6 seasons, 7 seasons, whatever season they been on. More so cheat, more so cheat, more so cheat. Who cares? Tisha should care, because it's coming out. It's coming out of her paycheck. Because ain't nobody laying up with more so without getting no bread. If they is, they got to be slow. I mean, because that allegedly, and in my opinion, they got to be getting some bread, because ain't nobody laying up with more so. Unless he paying. Yeah, I'm an opportunist bully. Girl, leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. So, like I said, to each his own, and I think they just need to let that go about that more so cheating and all that stuff, because dumb ain't going nowhere or whatever. So let them do their thing, and they can exit stage left, because they ain't got nothing else to talk about. The only other thing they was talking about was Kiki. So Kiki don't want y'all talking about her, okay? Y'all cannot use Kiki as a storyline next season. So if y'all would kindly exit stage left. Martell, you going to jail. You going to jail. So you can exit stage left too. And Maurice and Kimmy, ugh. Yes, and that was funny to me when Kimmy was like, "Go, Mel," and Mel was like, "Go, Kimmy, go, go." Both of them, boy, they had to think of what they could say in their head, boy. Oh my God! Everybody know that boy ain't shit but Tisha. So leave Tisha alone with it. I am so serious. Let Tisha be a fool. Let her be a fool. She likes it. Hell. Yeah, Funkalunk like it. Funk, that's her name. I'm gonna start calling Tisha Funkalunk. Man, okay. That was about, like, remember last season reunion? when Martell sat on stage and was like, yeah, we got some things between us that we ain't gonna never talk about. Yeah, that told the story. But they're still sitting there like I couldn't I don't know what he could be Lord have mercy. Mm-mm-mm. Yep, that was a mess. Their head dropped. You can go first, Mel. No, you go, Kimmy. No, you, Mel. Oh, that mercy. Well, I think this going live at 9 o'clock, and so I'm gonna get off of here, find me a little something to eat, so I can go over there to the house of the proper thighs, and get her good commentary, give me a laugh or 3 or 6. Um, I really appreciate each and every one of y'all that are here. Y'all, I really, really, really appreciate your support. I thank y'all for just coming through, giving me a view, chatting with me in the chat, all this stuff. It really means a lot to me. And if ain't nobody else told you that they love you, I'm telling you, I love you. Because I really do. Even my old road dog came through. House of Queens TV. I'm gonna have to get her over here because, baby, we got some war stories to tell, baby. We used to run the streets, honey. Baby, Lord, Lord, Lord. There's no reason why we shouldn't be in jail. Oh, but God. But I appreciate you all for coming. God bless you on your journey. Peace and blessings to all. Cause I'm up out of here. Y'all, if y'all want to have some get a good laugh in tonight, get some real commentary, y'all come on over to my sister house at Prosperity Thick Girl 40. Cause she gonna keep it real. Keep it real, keep it real. Bye.